It ain't hard to tell. It's simple. It ain't hard to tell. It's simple.
Welcome back to the channel. It's Brian, the Introverted Marketer. It ain't hard to tell. It's simple. Now we're getting right back into Roundups. We're going to create a Roundup together using Amazon. Now, something I neglected to mention in a previous video. I did pick up this deal on AppSumo, but the pricing plan I showed you in the previous video is the only way to get access right now. This is no longer unlimited. Just had to throw that out there for transparency. Now then, let's go over to create new. So we're going to use Amazon.com. I'm just going to use an example that was given here, fitness buff. We'll hit next. We'll go with fitness trackers, see what some of those watches and stuff is looking like. All right, boom. So now when it comes to customizing the Roundup, you got a few options, right? You can do it for blog, you can do it for newsletter. In this example, this video, we'll do blog. Maybe in the next video, we'll do newsletter. Simple. Now, it allows you to optimize for Roundups, WordPress, Ghost, and Medium. And for people that like to use Medium, Medium only allows certain things. So it's good to have that option if you're someone that uses Medium. Now, I'm going to keep the tone conversational, but you do have options. The pricing, I'm going to keep the price hidden. Language, English, but you do have a bunch of options for languages. All right? Ratings, we'll display the ratings. We want to see what the people are talking about. People need more information before they make a decision, right? Point of view, I like second. Call to action button, learn more. To, to entice the audience to click and learn more about the product or service that we're talking about. Simple. Now, I did mention that I got the unlimited plan, so I do have access to the enhanced writing, right? So let's go over and see an example of how it compares to the standard. Now, here's what it's saying. You may not notice the difference at a glance between the standard and enhanced AI language models. There are subtle differences in content generation, but the output with the enhanced AI includes more creative writing and more SEO-friendly writing and deeper research and analysis. And if you're trying to rank on Google, you need that. Now, in this example right here, this is the standard. In my opinion, it gives you everything you need to know. Highlights, pros, cons, price, the rating, the sales numbers. Simple. But here's the enhanced one. Just a little bit more information, a little bit more in depth. The key highlights, compatibility, the ease of use. You see how it gives you just a little bit more information? All right, so we're going to head back over to Roundups. All right, for the layout, we're going to go with Offer Box, ideal for affiliates, people like you and me, Let's go to see example. All right, so it says 2 different layout templates that impact product presentation. All right, we chose the Offer Box layout, which is this one, ideal for Amazon. Greater emphasis on the offer or deal immediately. We need that. Presenting a smaller image of the product, a quick snapshot, price, and call to action, as you can see in the example right here. All right. Let's head back over to Roundups. Visualizations. I usually use standard, but you do have the option for enhanced, which uses product images and data-driven graphs. So we'll use that, and we can see an example of what that looks like here. So while standard visualizations, your Roundup will include photos of product images, but with enhanced visualizations, your Roundups add data-driven visuals that are delightful and informative and really make the presentation layer pop, As you can see right here, that's what it looks like. Then head back over in the Roundups. The cover image. I always use the actual product for the cover image. But we can see what it does with the AI. Here's what it looks like if you're just using the AI. Based on the topic or the product, it'll just generate a nice little cover image for you, real smooth like, that you can use if you want to do everything in-house. Now, if you're like me and you want to use product images, if you're doing a roundup with a few items, here's how it looks. It's plain, it doesn't jump at you, but what it does do is show you exactly what the audience is in for. These are the products, and this is what we're talking about right here. Simple. All right, let's head back over to Roundups. We're going to go next. All right, so it already pulled some fitness trackers from Amazon, so we'll do some roundups with about, let's go with about the first 5. All right, as you can see, because I'm on unlimited, I got a whole bunch of credits. All right, and the more products you select, the more credits you use. As you can see, it's about 10 credits per product. So click next, or rather continue. Now, what should a roundup be focused on? Me, I try to keep it between about this many, right? So it really depends on what you want to communicate to the audience. For me, I would want to say problem solving ability, the health benefits, the top picks, the key benefits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So about 6. So I want to see what the people say, the key benefits, and the top picks. Health benefits, safety features, and problem solving ability. I feel like the key event benefits and the health benefits may overlap a little bit, just a little bit. But I actually want to add cost benefit as well. And we'll go with that. Now, one thing to say is selecting fewer areas will allow for a more in-depth coverage of that topic. So if you want to just focus on a few things, I suggest you just pick 3 to 4. But for the demonstration purposes, we're just going to go with these. And we'll see how we're looking. We'll hit next. Continue. Now, you have the option to create your own headline. You can write it here. If you're not happy with any of these headlines, it could give you more headline ideas if you want. But we'll just go with this one right here. 5 fitness trackers to help you stay on track this holiday season. All right. So that's doing this thing. Because it's enhanced, it may take a little while. So what I'll do is we'll stop the video right here and we'll pop back in and check up on our roundup and see how it came out. All right, and we're back. And as you can see, our roundup is here in draft mode. Took about 3 or so minutes. Let's hit the view. And look at that. All right. You can regenerate the cover image or product image. I want to use 3 images to make it stand out. Generate a cover image. That should take a little second. Boom, that looks much better in my opinion. Now, as you can see, it's very visually pleasing. Best overall, best performance, best value, most advanced, and best for beginners. And because we picked that option, you see how it looks right here to learn more. Now, these are pulled straight from Amazon. Sometimes I use them, most times I don't. I usually like for people to go over to Amazon and see it there. I feel like my job as the affiliate is to sell the product and its potential right here. And if they want further information, they can go over to Amazon, look and see what verified customers are saying, and they can go from there. All right. Health benefits, safety features, key benefits. And pretty much it's just a long, but very good, very visually, sorry guys, it's a very long and visually pleasing article, right? We'll just take it down to the bottom. Got the FAQ, right? And here we have our table. Boom. It sums everything all up. Now, once again, I already showed you guys. I have the option. I could just publish it to Roundups. I could copy it in formatted text. I could copy as HTML. I could copy as Markdown. I could just take this text and put it on my own website. I do use Hostinger, or I could just publish the Roundups. But for now, I'll just leave it in draft mode. I think on my website, I might just do a section just for Amazon affiliate products. I think that's going to be a good idea, but that's besides the point. We're going to save and exit. I'm pretty happy with how this came out. And as you can see, this is all in one take. Don't really need no editing. You can't edit. I forgot to show you guys that. You can go in and edit. Everything here is editable. You can add more links, images, right? Bold, everything. You can do everything here. Tables. And maybe in another video, I'll go more in depth and do some editing on a roundup. But right now, I'm happy with how it is right now. Oh, and another thing, you can also regenerate based on these variables right here. You can change products, change the focus of the roundup. So you don't have to stick with this. If you're not happy, you could just regenerate it. Do want to stress that options matter on this channel. And roundups, they're big on options, big on giving the user control. And we like that over here. Simple. So let me save and exit. All right, fam. So that's roundups. It's a great tool if you're in the Amazon or if you have other affiliate programs that you use and you just want to be able to get articles done and put them on your website, put them on your blog, or even put them on Medium to try to drive up some affiliate sales. It's a tool I highly recommend. It's a tool that I use a lot. You see, I got a lot of articles written, right? And if you're interested, there'll be a link in the description. You can check it out if you want. But for right now, I'm going to end the video right here. This is Brian, the Introverted Marketer, and it ain't hard to tell. It's simple. Peace, fam.
It ain't hard to tell.